Hey guys, today I'll be doing a full review of this car in the new update. I actually don't know the name of the car. I've looked all over online and no one can figure out what the name of this car is. But let's start off by saying it has no blinkers, has no brake lights. The only thing when it comes to lights it has is headlights. So we're going to do many tests today, and I'll give you an overall rating of the car. Okay. So it looks very attracting. It's attractive, has a weird body shape, but very cool and very strange, I must say. So yeah, this car has 925 horsepower. All of my reviews are generally on cars with 925 horsepower, unless I state otherwise. So all the 0 to 100 will be based on 925 horsepower, okay? So let's take a look at the interior of this beautiful, strange looking car, and it's not what you'd expect. It's a race car. You have a race car looking steering wheel and all these buttons and switches and dials that are for race cars, okay? A bunch of different buttons. If you're a race car driver, you'd know what everything does. I'm not, so yeah. Has one seat and a little compartment over here for I don't even know what. So yeah, if you come over here, just go through here, there's nothing. The trunk isn't openable. There's nothing openable in this car except for the doors. Okay, so let's do the 0 to 100 and 0 to 60 tests so that you can see how fast this car is and how fast yeah, okay, so let's get down here and get rid of these traffic peoples, and let's reset this so we can get a proper measurement. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 0 to 100, and we'll do the quarter mile and everything too. Let's see the score. So 0 to 100 in 2.38 seconds, not bad. 100 to 200, 7.68, and then all the other scores are there that you can see. It's generally good, but the Bronco that I measured before, it's pretty much equal to that Bronco. Go watch that video if you'd like. It's the latest video on my channel. So let's do towing test. This car is a sports car, so it's definitely not meant for towing, but we still do the towing test for every vehicle we test. So that's the sound of the car in case you wanted to hear it. I don't know if it's just the meta version or why it says I can buy the thing, but I've already, I don't know, there's something wrong with it there, but so let's do the towing test to see how this car works. Okay, so at first glance, it's actually not scratching too much, but for a sports car, sports cars are already pretty low, so no surprise there. So we're going to take it out on the road and see what the 0 to 100 is while towing, and the braking as well while towing. So let's see. Handling while towing is alright. It's definitely not meant for towing, but it's not bad at doing it. So let's reset this and let's do 0 to 100 with towing. Okay, so as we found out, you cannot go 0 to 100 while towing in this car. It's definitely not meant for towing, and don't buy this car if you want to tow. Because, well, I don't see why you would anyway, because it's a sports car. It's a race car. But anyway, let's do braking test right now. We're going to be going 150, then we're going to stop. So that's while skidding. Let's do it trying not to burn any rubber. 150 right now. Not horrible, but it could be better. Let's see handling. So I am gonna hope the handling is good since it is a race car, but that's why we are doing this test right now, so that we can see what the handling is like. So let's see. Handling is pretty good, if I do so say myself. So handling, I'll give a 9.5 out of 10 for this wonderful car. So now we have one more test left, which is off-roading, and this car is obviously not meant for off-roading, so we'll see how it performs, and then we'll do an overall test, okay, an overall rating, I mean. So stay tuned. So this car is definitely not meant for off-roading, as you all know, because it is a sports car. But we will still see how it handles and accelerates on this type of turf. So let's do an acceleration here. Accelerates the same, brakes. Skids a little bit when it brakes, but that's all right. Skids a little bit when it brakes, but that's all right. And let's see how the handling is on roads like this. If it handles well. This is with sports tires, so it's pretty good for sports tires, and you can roll too. Let's find a place with big bumps, see how it climbs hills and goes over bumps. Okay, so here we are. We're just gonna generally see how it goes over bumps and stuff here. I mean, it climbs well, generally speaking, but it's obviously not meant for this, and you could definitely damage your car by doing this. But yeah, it definitely does climb well. It can get stuck in some places, for sure, but it's not bad for a sports car. Okay, so overall, this car is not a family car. It only seats one person. All you would use it for is racing. But it is a nice car. In general, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for being nice, and the off-roading is not great. So this is the review of this car, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing.